Hello YouTube, Pipe.C guy here. I did not get any comments regarding which figure you guys wanted me to make. I did get a few views, however, thanks guys, but I would like some more comments and some more subscriptions, just so I don't get on a bad start with you guys, so I do what you guys want, not what I want. But I figured you guys would like this. Again, I had no comments, so I don't know what you guys would like, but I figured you guys would like this one. We're going to be making a hawk today. Here's a look at him. He's pretty big compared to other sides. I can put him up next to, say, his partner, Iron Man. So comparison. Can't even see Iron Man, he's too small. I'll pick him up. He's still not as tall as a hawk. So, that's the size comparison between the two. They're much different. See, there's the top of Iron Man, and there's the Hawk. But, I just tell this Hawk right here has, blue pants, kind of like he did in the Avengers. And I want to make my Hawk, sorry about that, with these purple pants right here. So, like he kind of did in the comics. So, I really want to be able to do this and see how it looks. So, take out these dark green pipe cleaners. If you can't, green will do fine, which I don't want to have any. I'm running low. I'm going shopping later today for them, but I'm running low on some greens. But anyway, you can just use regular green. Here, actually, I can give you an example. Some regular green. Something kind of like this would be a regular green pipe cleaner, and it goes just fine. It actually looks more comic accurate than this dark green, but I like the dark green better for Hulk. You will need some black, but we're gonna do the hair in part 2 because I just don't want to spend a whole long video making the Hulk because he is kind of fairly big and takes a little bit more time, but uses the same tactics. And I figured to show you the tactics in a bigger size would be more helpful. But let's get started. So you want to take one pipe cleaner for the head. That's what I do. I start at the end and just kind of bend it. So you got the bend. Okay. Hold the bend and start forming a circle for their head. Figures like Vader tend to be a little bit different than that, but it's okay. Make the Hulk's head a little bit bigger than any other thing that you've made. Then pull it over, bend it back, just have this, and push. Okay? Play around with it till it looks straight. And there's your head. Okay. So now once you have that, you put that down. Take out another medium. I'm just going to use this medium thick one. You see this a little bit thicker than a regular one. Wrap it around his neck to start. Make a shoulder. Hawk's big and wide, so come all the way down. Nice little rectangle. I made this one more wide than long. And then tie it back over his neck. Okay, there you go. Now you would have the body of your Hulk, but it's not filled in yet. Okay, take some filling. I'm using this thick green. This is the little ones that come in specialty packs. By the way, you cannot get this green, the regular moderate green. You cannot get this color green in a regular pipe cleaner pack. You have to buy it in its own pack, or you'll have to get it into a specialty pack. And the specialty packs come with a bunch of cool colors, and I recommend getting them because some figures probably will need them. Now, if you guys read one of my descriptions on Google+, it's saying that I like making things myself first, which I really do. And this is much more efficient to me than just going out and wasting $15 on a Hulk action figure. You can make any accessories that you want fit in their hands. You can do anything that you want, and it's just much more efficient. Next is costs. Pipe cleaners tend to run around your store for fairly cheap, actually. So, like $2 a pack, $2.50 for a specialty pack, maybe even $3. I don't know. That's much better. I'm just kind of at the bottom, but it's much better than $15. So there is your Hawk's body. It's all filled in nicely. We'll give it some muscle tone later, but right now, let's focus on some arms and legs, because you can't fight without any arms and legs. So basically, I put the whole thing on like this, okay? And I just all the way over and back. And I go all the way over at this one and back. Most of the time it should be pretty even. This one unfortunately is not, so I'm just going to make it a little bit longer. Pull on it a little bit. There we go. Bend it like this. Pull it in half. And then twist. And you should have that for Hawk's left arm. Okay, then you do the same thing to the other side. Bend over and twist. Okay, then to secure the arms in place, you take one of these thin greens. Thinner colors are better for this, so you can't really see them. You hook it over his shoulder, come all the way down, then hook it over the other shoulder. And that will help secure the arm knots in place so they won't come out or won't move. I mean, your arms can move, I'm not saying that, like, won't fall off place, like those cheap plastic ball-headed action figures. Ball hinged or whatever I call them. Okay, let's move that mouse. Okay, but now you start with the legs. You don't need to add pants yet. So you just go like this. And I just hold it in the front of him, kind of like that. And you take a securing pipe cleaner, just like I secured it for the arms, bend it over, and come all the way around just to secure it. Hawk's legs are a little bit longer, so what I like to do is just bend them where they are. And then twist. So bend this one. Usually you trim the legs. There you go, you got a really bad hog right now. Okay? Then you want to beef up the legs a little bit, give them a lot more muscle tone by just keep wrapping it with your green in several places. You can really beef up any part of the body that you want. I prefer to do the legs and the arms because those are the ones that people look at. Bend his little foot. And there you go. Hawk's got one leg. Okay? Hawk's a little bit easier. You don't have to make boots and all that stuff, so all those tactics will come another day. Another day probably meaning tomorrow. So that leg looks all rough now. Let's give that one a foot. And there you go. Hawk's got some feet. Now you want to take one pipe cleaner and just give him some muscles. So spread one and two and go back. Leave his hand out. Looks pretty good. Okay? Then you want to take another pipe cleaner, and you should be out of greens now, or you could just be grabbing more. It doesn't really matter. And you guys want to cut that off. Nice and easy there. There, now Hawk's got his arms and legs. You can finish this green off by just wrapping it around his body if you want. Or you can use it for another figure. I just wrapped it around his body. Now let's work on the pants. And if I have a black with me, I'll do it this video, the hair, because there's really no point of doing hair in a separate video. Leave some spaces. His pants do not have to be perfect because they are ripped. And there's a ripping tactic that I'll show you soon. Go all the way down to about where you think his knees would be on the pants. Let's see, right there. Okay. Do the same. Does this look a little bit blue to you? It looks purple. You can see it. You see purple. Okay, but that's what you need to do. You need to just keep going around it. Make his waist look as muscular as possible. I'm just gonna go with this. Then you want to take one of your thin blues or purples, or you can still use a thick. It really does not matter. You just want to cut. Oops, where'd that go? Oh, it just fell. Okay. Then you just want to cut right here. That again. There. And see these little cuts? You just bend them a little bit, however you want. Kind of look like a rip, so sort of like that. Just like stick it right in his pants. Like stick it up on these pipe cleaners, like that. See how it hangs out? It kind of looks like a rip in his pants right there. So that's what you want to keep doing. Just keep sticking it up with a pipe cleaner like this. Hawk's a pretty easy figure to make. And since I'm focusing on making a comic Hawk, the hair is generally black, but the Hawk's hair I've noticed in the newer ones is actually, what's it called? It's dark green, like this color. His whole body's like regular green. So if you are making a movie accurate one, this used to be my old one, his hair is no longer black, so I can actually take this out. And I'm going to use that black for his hair. So I'll need to redo a movie accurate one at some point. And I don't think I'll make a video for it, because now that I'm showing you this, you really don't need to learn how to make a Hulk. This is how to make a Hulk. Movie accurate or not, it's the same tactic that I used for the other one. You can add as much rips as you want. That's what I'm going to add. It's already got a little bit of skin showing anyways, you can see. There's the pants. Okay. You just want to take the hair, which is just a black pipe cleaner. You want to go up on top of his head, kind of like this. Hook it, and just spin. Spin. Don't make it too thick. You don't have to use a whole pipe cleaner for hair. Just where you think it's good enough. So I think that's pretty good. It's got the good idea. Cut at the end so you don't poke yourself. And there you go. That's how you make a Hulk figure. Now you have a Hulk action figure. So for much cheaper than $15, and looks pretty good. Yeah. That's it. See you guys later. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye.